Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Chaplain Chronicles. Welcome to me back. I'm back. Callum is currently in Italy watching some football. So you have me tonight, although, it should be me anyway, but I've not been too good, so you have me back. As you can see tonight, we are joined by Paul, Steve and Sid. We don't know where Tyler is. I think he's disappeared into the abyss again. I'm sure he'll turn up at some point. Paul, I'll start with you. How are you, mate?
Yeah, fine, Emma, thanks. Yeah, just buzzing, obviously, after the last result. Pleased for TC, and I had my wife cooked me a very nice Valentine's meal, a usual beef stroganoff for Valentine's, so it was up to its usual standard. So I didn't give her marks, but no, it was good.
And Steve and Sid, how are you? Your Valentine's was interesting, Steve, because you went to Crewe, and I saw your lovely wife in Asda.
Yes, different parts of the world for the day. Yeah, me and Sid took the opportunity to grab a ground hopping day and do a ground that we hadn't done. So we went to Gresty Road to watch Crewe versus Gillingham. So we had to keep our voices down because obviously all the folk from Gillingham were sitting in the stand opposite us, and we were in the home end. So yeah, but it was a really good day. Tidy little ground, decent game of football, and I made it up with my wife when we got back. So we're all good.
It was Johnny Williams playing for Gillingham.
He didn't show. I don't know whether he's injured or whether he's suspended or whatever. But yeah, we got to see the other team. Bradley Dack was one of the noticeable substitutions, but we didn't see Johnny, unfortunately, which was a shame.
No, I love Johnny. Sid, how are you? And did you enjoy your day out in Crewe? And did you get any Valentine's cards, Sid?
No, I didn't, but that's okay. So I did have a very nice meat and potato pie at Crewe. I'm actually starting to like the pies. When we went to West Brom, I had a steak pie, which was great as well. So I'm enjoying my pies recently. And obviously it was another chance to tick off another ground.
Yeah, just the chicken balti to go then, Sid.
Yeah, I mean, I had one at Wrexham that was quite spicy too. Kind of like that one, but wouldn't have it again.
That probably was a chicken balti. I think they do Piglet's Pantry ones at Wrexham. They're very, very nice, actually. That's what we used to have, but now we've got pucker pies. Anyway, we will say good evening to some people in the chat. So Rob is in there. Good evening. Good evening to Glenn. Good evening to Matt. Good evening to Soph, and good evening to Ian and James. So tonight isn't going to be a massively long show. We are being joined by Mike from the Pompey podcast, who I will be letting in very shortly. Good evening to Mark as well. And we will just be really talking all things Pompey ahead of the rematch on Tuesday. So, in fact, I will welcome our lovely Mike in now. Mike, that's a lovely background. Look at that. Welcome to the Chaplain Chronicles. How are you, mate?
Hey then, folks. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Emma. You well?
Yeah, all good, mate. Still not forgiving you lot for beating us at Fratton, a little while ago. I still don't think I'm quite over that, to be honest.
You don't lose at Fratton Park, though, do you? So the chant goes?
Yeah, straight in.
No doors.
That's it. Get off.
2-footed.
I must admit, when Nib scored, I was on the stairs. I was heading up the stairs. Oh,
well, I think I was still celebrating when you scored, actually. So I was like, oh, no. What was just happened?
According to the videos I've seen, a lot of people were... the mood changed a little bit, didn't it?
You would have definitely seen Paul's video, yeah.
Yeah, God.
Yeah. Mark's just put in the chat, we sometimes lose at Fratton Park.
Very rarely, though, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's rare.
Oh, dear. Anyway, Mike, you seem to be having a bit of a torrid season. So tell us a bit about what's going on down there at the minute.
Well, we don't score goals is a simple thing, and goals win games. If you don't score goals, you don't win games. That's pretty much our season, really. There's lots of things we could go into, but to give you a bit of an overview, we bought cheap in the summer. We did all right last season. We've got a good manager, but we bought cheap again in the summer. The ethos of the club is that they want to buy cheap and sell on more. When they develop players, it's not really working at the moment. So we're getting what we pay for at the end of the day at the moment. So it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult, but I think we'll be okay. I think there's some teams that are in some pretty wretched form as well. And if we can find a goal or two, I think we'll be okay. But got 3 back-to-back away games now, and our away form is terrible.
Yeah, I completely get that. What was your January sort of window like? Did you bring in many players there?
Do you know what? We bought in, the key player we bought in was Ibu Adams from Derby. And no one was really sure about him when he first came in. He played really well against us actually when we played them. But he's just come straight in. He's like a future captain. He's excellent. He's just come in, settled in well, scored a couple of goals, leads the team, gives people a kick up the backside, and he's doing all right. Millie Ali is also coming from Luton on loan, which was a bit of a strange one. He wasn't really getting a game at Luton, but came to us, and he's doing okay. Overplays it a little bit for my liking, but it's given us a bit more balance on the left-hand side with Josh Murphy being out injured for God knows how long. But and other than that, we've not really seen anybody else really. A couple of them have played a few minutes, but our manager likes to bed people in for a while before really chucking them into the side. So we got a Peruvian chap from a Brazilian club who looks like he could be okay, but again, not really played. He's played 14 minutes so far. We'll see. But we didn't buy a striker, interestingly enough, which is the one thing we needed. Yeah,
so I was just going to ask you about your strikers, because when I think Pompey, I always think Colby Bishop.
Yeah.
And so what's really happening down there with him? Is he currently injured, or is he just having a bit of a mare, or?
A bit of both. He's just come back. He came back, played against Sheffield United yesterday. The problem with Colby is he's not getting any service, really. We're just not getting any service into him. He battles like anything for 90 minutes. He gives his all to the shirt. He just doesn't really get. If you look at the chances he's had over the last, he scored 1 goal this season in the league, which was a good goal. But other than that, I'd say he's probably only had about 10, 15 shots all season, if that. Just because he doesn't get any service into him. So, don't supply any. If you don't get the service in, don't score goals, do you? So.
Yeah,
I think also he did need a bit of a rest. There was a time when he was going through a real torrid time. He wasn't playing particularly well either, and we've just got no backup. We've got 2 young lads who just aren't championship level at the moment. They might be in the future, but they're not at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds very familiar to what we were kind of going through. We just weren't getting any service into our strikers, so it sounds like we're in a similar kind of situation. I'll ask these guys if they've got some questions for you. Paul, have you got a question?
Yeah, Mike, actually, my trauma therapist said I should expunge the last couple of minutes of our last game, just say it was a draw. But anyway, so that's what I'm thinking now. I noticed a certain kind of Chaplain's over your right shoulder. I know he came back, didn't he, last year? Came back to his boyhood club. He's a player that I always felt was a bit of a nuisance, particularly when he played for Ipswich. He was doing damage to us as a scorer or assisting. But things haven't seemed to have gone too well for him this season. I watched your post-Preston pod with the guys, and I know 1 or 2 of you were sort of bemoaning him, among other things. So how's Connor been doing?
Do you know what? I rarely get excited about Pompey transfers because we generally buy unknowns that we don't know how they're going to do until you see them on the pitch. Since around about, I don't know, maybe 2011 onwards, we've not really bought anyone of any note. And so when Chaplain signed, it was the first time I actually got excited about a signing in years. And it's just not really happened for him. I think the first few games he was trying too hard. He was trying to be a bit too clever. I think the shirt was a bit heavy on him at the time just because he was coming back to Fratton after a long time away. He didn't really want to leave at the time when he did leave. He was just kind of really unfairly treated by Kenny Jackett at the time and not really given a lot of game time. But obviously he went away, did well at Barnsley, did well at Ipswich, and we thought we were getting an absolute gem of a signing. It's just not worked out for him. He was good against West Brom a couple of weeks ago, really good. He got his first goal, got an assist in that game as well. We thought that maybe is the start of Chaplain maybe getting a bit of a run and kind of looking decent from here on in. But against Preston, again, he went back. It's just poor. He kind of makes bad decisions in bad areas on the pitch and kind of really stitches the number of hospital walls he plays to his teammates is shocking, and he really stitched up a couple of times. He almost put Preston clean through when we played against them. It's hopefully it will still come for him, because we know he's got the talent there. It's just not working out for him at the moment.
So from what you're saying, it's all set up for him to come and play a blinder on Tuesday then, basically.
Hopefully. But you know what? He didn't play against Sheffield United at all and wasn't on the bench. So I don't know if he's picked something up in training. Hopefully not. But our injury record isn't great. So yeah.
The fact you said he was treated unfairly by Kenny Jackett, I thought he probably wouldn't be the only one. Probably quite a long list anyway. But
a few people do say the same thing, don't they?
Indeed.
Yeah, Mark's just commented in the chat saying that Pompey's away form is dreadful. Only team to perform worse than them from home is Wednesday.
Yep.
Oh dear.
And you know Wednesday's only victory is this season away at Fratton Park.
Yeah.
That shows how rubbish we are. If Wednesday can beat you, but we can't, that just sums us up, really, doesn't it? Oh dear. If anyone has got any questions for Mike, just pop them in the chat. I'm sure he won't mind asking them, answering them even. Sid, I'll come to you next. Have you got a question?
Yeah, hi Mike. So I'm going to go on the same kind of basis as Paul. Over your right shoulder, you've got Josh Murphy there. Seemed to be a great player for you before he got injured. So I just wanted to know, what were your thoughts on him before he got injured?
Oh, Josh Murphy's brilliant. He's the only kind of issue I have with Josh Murphy is that we when he was playing, we were over relying on him. Everything went through the left hand side. We were constantly, even for we were going from right back to left wing, and it was just too predictable in the end. He was clearly our main goal or creative threat. And we've massively missed him. Not so much now that Ali's in the side. Ali does give us a bit more. He's not Josh Murphy, don't get me wrong. He can't beat a player as easily as Murphy could. And he's not. The good thing with Murphy is Murphy's 2-footed. He's slightly better on his right, but you don't know which way he's going to go. As a right back, it's a nightmare, because he could cut inside and have a shot, or he could take him down on the left hand side and whip it across. So you just don't know what you're going to get from Murphy. But I think on his day he is still a Premier League standard player. But the difference with him is that he does have maybe 1 in 3 games is really, really good. The other 2 are kind of average. But there's no doubt we really miss him for sure. And we don't know when he's going to be back either, because he's got one of those injuries that it's just a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, he's a cracking player. I like him and his brother, actually. They're both cracking players. Steve, I'm sure you've got a great question.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Welcome to the pod. I just really wanted to touch on the Abuy Adams. I work with a guy at work that's a Dartford season ticket holder, and he views that guy as one of their own. I think he came through their ranks, and tongue in cheek, he's been banging on for about the last year, saying, you guys need to sign this guy. He's at Derby, doesn't look like he's getting a game, and obviously he's turned up on your doorstep now. I just wanted to find out what sort of what's he brought to the table at your end, Mike. He's obviously doing really well. What sort of player is he, and what sort of qualities has he got that we need to be aware of on Tuesday night?
Do you know what? He's someone we've really missed, someone we've lacked over the last couple of seasons. Really, we had Freddie Potts with us. We were really fortunate to have Freddie Potts last season. Freddie Potts kind of ran our midfield alongside Dazelle, and Dazelle kind of is a little bit goes a bit unnoticed, because he does a lot of things that are he's like an unsung hero. He covers a lot of ground, just knocks things, breaks things up. Whereas what Adams has given us is Adams is all over the place. He's all energy. He 1 minute. I'm not comparing him with someone like Steven Gerrard, but he's an old style centre midfielder, whereby 1 minute he's on the edge of the 18-yard box attacking, the next minute he's back defending. He doesn't step away from a challenge. He'll go in full-blooded, but he's also got a little bit of quality about him as well. He's someone we've really missed. He's not particularly fast, but he covers a lot of ground, and he's got loads of energy. So he's a perfect foil for Dazelle in that centre midfield, and someone we've just lacked, that someone to be alongside Dazelle who gives us that bit of energy, and he definitely gives us that. And as I said earlier, he's He's already come in. The first, what I liked about him, he came on as sub in his first game. Within 5 minutes, he was barking out orders around him. And I just think if you've got someone who's prepared to come into a side and just stamp their authority on the side like he did, and he has done since then, it's excellent. And obviously he got a goal against Southampton, which is great as well, and ran the full length of the pitch to celebrate in front of the Fratton end. So he kind of gets us as well.
Yeah, he's got some personality as well, and some character. I did have a little smile when he took the proverbial out of one of the Preston players that fell over and threw himself to the ground and did a little dive. Yeah, he looks like he's a player that's got a bit of personality about him as well. Yeah,
he definitely has.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you next, Mike. What first thing I've got to ask is, do you sit anywhere near that idiot with a bell at Fratton?
No, thankfully. Different stand. And don't really come across him, if I'm honest with you, that often. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I've seen him in actually face to face, as it were. But no, nowhere near.
Yeah, because all you can hear when you go as an away fan is that bell ringing, and I always say to like whoever I'm with, I don't know how the Pompey fans put up with him ringing that bell in their ear for 90 minutes, because I'd kill him. And I've got a question. I've got a couple of questions. So, Andrew's in the chat. He's a Pompey fan. He says he sits near him. I'm so sorry, Andrew.
You'd think after all these years he'd have learned how to play the bugle as well, but. I imagine when you've had 10 pints before the game, it's difficult.
Only 10. I thought he'd have more than that. James is in the chat and wants to know: did you go to the first game back at the Valley? In 90?
I didn't, Joe. I've only been to the Valley once in recent years, and that was a couple of years ago in League One when you guys tonked us 3-0. Marlon Pack got sent off. I've not been there since. Mainly, I don't know why, but if I'm perfectly honest with you, I don't go to a huge amount of away games.
Marlon Pack likes a red card against us.
He does.
Is he still with you, Marlon Pack? He's not, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Played in
he gets kind of 15-20 minutes towards the end of each game.
Oh, okay. I think another question for you, Mike, if you don't mind. What are your expectations from Chaplain, and what do you think of the January business that we've done?
Well, the only two I've really seen is Cody and Dykes, so I don't really know who else you've brought in. I kind of wanted us to go for someone like Dykes because I think he's the sort of player that we needed. He's big, he's a handful. He kind of would be a bit of a foil for Bishop when Bishop not playing particularly well, but I suppose in a way he's similar to Bishop in that sort of sense, but he is a bit of a handful. So I'm not sure who else you've brought in, but I know also at the beginning of the season you brought in Nibs, who scored against us. I kind of was quite interested in him as well. He came from Reading, I think, didn't he?
He's actually out for the season. Well, I think he's out for most of the season. He's got a pretty nasty injury, so. Sheffield United, he picked that up. It was a disgusting challenge. So,
that was towards the end of the game. Yeah, I saw that challenge. That was filthy.
Yeah, Mike. I mean, you mentioned obviously in context of Adams being quite vocal, not afraid to dish it out. You mentioned Cody. Cody's very much taken on that mantle for us. He's come straight in. He's been ordering people about. Obviously, he's got that background of playing for England, playing in the Prem. Plenty of games, and he's really he's kind of the midfield general. So you'll probably see that if you watch the game, you'll see him. If you're not there, you may not hear him, but certainly if you're in the ground, you'll always hear him because he's always barking out the orders. That's the sort of thing we needed, really. So he's been a great addition.
I was quite surprised. He's not generally a midfielder, is he? He's a centre back.
No, so that's right. So I mean, my sort of Leicester mates and Wrexham mates were saying, "Oh, he's past it. Why are you taking him? His legs have gone." But it was, I think we all agree, it's a bit of a masterstroke by Jones to make him this sort of central sort of defensive midfielder, and he seemed to have revelled in it. He's actually taken on. I think he played that role when he was sort of a lot younger, but now he's sort of taking it back on again. He's been excellent. So hopefully he can do the business again on Tuesday against you guys.
Yeah, and we signed a Kenyan as well, which has been big news, Mike. Colin Chichenzi, I don't know how you say his name. But we paid nearly 2 million for this guy, and our social media has been a nightmare ever since, because we've been taken over by the Africans. And they demand to know what time he goes to bed, what he has for breakfast. Don't ask. But he's not played yet. He went to come on in the last game, and then the ref blew up for full time. So that's about the highlight of his performances. So before I let you go, if I can get a score prediction from you.
Well, it's hopeful. Joe, we did some predictions. One of Tolly on our podcast did predictions recently, and he went for our next 3 away games all to be a 1-0 win for us, which at the time we weren't so sure about, bearing in mind we've only won 2 away games all season, and we only won 2 away games the whole of last season. So I'm not so sure about that. I would, if I'm honest with you, I'd take a point if it was handed to me now. I really hoped that we'd get 3 against Sheffield United, which I thought we should have done, but we were poor in the second half, and it would have eased a bit of pressure on the next 3 games. But actually, we probably need to go to Charlton and look to try and get 3 points, but I'd take point.
Yeah, definitely. And how confident are you about surviving this season?
Do you know what I am? I really am. I think since January, we've been playing much better football. We've not really got what we've deserved from the games, because again, like I say, lack of cutting edge up front. But if we can get that cutting edge up front and start scoring some goals, I think we'll be fine. The key thing for me is you look at the teams below us, and Leicester, West Brom, who I don't think anyone would have thought they'd be down there, but their form lately is, Leicester have lost 4 in a row. West Brom haven't won in 7 or 8 games. Their form is wretched. Blackburn might now turn a corner, but you don't really know. I think Oxford and Sheffield Wednesday clearly have gone, but Oxford I think have also gone. So I think we're one of 3 or 4 teams that could go down, but I think we'll just have enough to stay up.
Yeah, well, hopefully you'll stay up and we'll stay up, because we love a day out at Fratton Park. So, So
and you mostly win there.
Well, yeah, mostly on. Yeah, God, what a nightmare. I don't think I'm ever going to get over that, honestly. I'm never going to sing "We Never Lose at Fratton Park" ever again.
It was a draw. It was a draw, Emma. Come on, tell you so. It was a draw. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a draw.
What me, man, so you could see your goal was coming as well. It was just like we were sitting deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you scored. I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me!
There's one thing for certain on Tuesday night. I'm sure that Mike's friends will let us know about it. They'll keep us in the loop on that song, I reckon. Yeah.
They'll certainly be some banter, won't they?
Yeah, and I think lastly, Mike, I just want to shout out to Pompey fans, because obviously the last game, Norm sadly passed away, our long-term, supporter, and Pompey fans were amazing and raised a lot of money. So just a big thank you, really, if there are any Pompey fans watching, and obviously to you and your podcast as well, because you guys raised a hell of a lot of money for Norm's family, and it's very much appreciated. And I know that you guys also recently lost a long-term supporter of your football club as well. So our deepest condolences to you. And obviously Pompey is a really good fan base, and hopefully we'll have many more matches to come together, and hopefully more wins for us at Fratton Park would be lovely. But I really appreciate you coming on, Mike. Thanks for your time, mate. And
no problem at all. You're very welcome.
Are you coming on Tuesday?
I'm not coming on Tuesday, no, but I will be watching, and hopefully we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, congratulations! I know you've just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, haven't you? So well done for that.
Yeah. It's a long time coming, but appreciate it.
Yeah, so everyone go and watch. Make sure you watch Mike's podcast, which is the Pompey podcast. So go give them a like and subscribe. And I've got your messenger, Mike. If we win, I will be rubbing it in Tuesday, so you might want to block me.
If we win.
All right, mate. Thanks for coming on. Take care, and all the best for the rest of the season.
Good to meet you,
guys.
Take care, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Wicked. There we go. So a bit of inside info there from Pompey. They do look like they're a bit riddled with injuries at the minute, which is a bit of a shame for them. I mean, losing a player like Josh Murphy is going to mess anyone's season up. So we're not going to make this much longer. A bit of a shorter show tonight. But obviously, Paul, what would you be looking, ahead to for Tuesday night? How would you keep your lineups?
I probably wouldn't make many changes at all, actually, Emma. I thought we did very well. And yeah, I just look for us to be front-footed. I mean, the last game we played, the infamous game at Fratton, it was a scrappy game between two pretty scrappy sides. I think as we said, we've certainly improved. We've had certainly 4 of our incomings have contributed massively. And if we can continue in that vein, Clark and Chambers down the flanks, putting in crosses, and Dykes doing his stuff, Cody, marshalling things as he has expertly the last couple of games, then I think, we're in a far better place than we were on the 28th of December or whatever it is. So it expands that date from your consciousness. So yeah, I just think we just need to be front-footed and doing the basics right, blah blah blah. And yeah, I think we should be absolutely fine. I'm far more optimistic coming into this game than I was going down to Fratton, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And what's going to be your score prediction, Paul?
I would say 2-1 Chaplain.
And your goal scorers?
Dykes and TC again.
TC again, okay. And Steve, are you hoping for to see the same lineup?
Yeah, echoes Paul's sentiments there. I wouldn't change too much.
I've got no sound coming from you, Steve.
Oh, can you hear us? Hello?
Can you hear him, Paul?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. So basically, Steve said, not to big myself up, but he said he basically agreed with the sentiments that I said about, going for it. Basically, not changing the lineup. I think that's basically, isn't it, Steve? Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't change too much. I think.
I can't lip read, so I don't know what he's going on about.
Well, yeah, I think there's a big opportunity for us on Tuesday. I think.
Okay.
I think we'll win 2-0. Sonny Carey, Ginger, Sonny Carey, 2.
2 for Sonny.
Your hair, Ginger.
Yeah.
How was that meant to? What's that meant to mean?
Ginger, like hair. Like.
How is that ginger?
Well, his hair. Well, who else has got hair that you want to comment on? Hair. Yeah,
And this is why you love watching us, because these weird things happen. I can't hear a word he's saying. See, I don't know if I can hear you, but probably not, as I can't hear your dad. So, Paul, can you translate? Can you not do sign language, Steve?
No, I just think that we need to go out there and work as a team. Yeah.
Need to go out and work as a team, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think that we're going to win 1-0.
1-0. Who's going to score?
Yep.
Yeah.
Lloyd Jones header.
Someone with their head. Yeah.
Lloyd Jones.
Okay.
Number 5, Lloyd.
Yeah, number 5.
Yeah.
Lloyd Jones. Yes.
Yeah, well, I did 2-5, so I thought it was Doc. You love watching. This is why you love watching this pod, because we're just not normal. I'm going for a 2-0 Charlton. I haven't been positive for some time. What is he going on about?
Who's the scorers then?
I don't know. I'm going for a Sunny. A Sunny.
No, I've got no F, but there you go. Anyway, sorry.
Mark said TC to get 5 goals. Oh, Christ! How many drinks you had, Mark? I've lost the plot. I don't even know who's getting the other one. Connor Cody, let's have it. Why not?
Come on. Well, he's been close, hasn't he? He's been close a couple of times at least. So yeah, why not?
Oh, I can't cope. Do you guys want to drop any score predictions into the chat? I will make you laugh because I can't hear what these two are saying, but I'm actually babysitting Sid and her brother James in 2 weeks, and I've got to wait around at the Valley because Steve and his wife are going to a concert. Is it the O2, Steve?
It is. Yes. Is it Morrissey? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he got 6 flowers up his bum. Or has he got past that now? Sorry.
I've got some roses.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm shouting. I feel like I need to shout. It's because I can't hear them. So I'm babysitting for Sid and her brother, and I've got to wait around in the cold at the Valley to see Dobbo after the Wrexham game. See, this is what we do as a Charlton family. We look after each other. So don't expect me to host a show on a Sunday because these two are probably going to kill me and I'm going to be in bed early.
Mark's being mischievous.
So
in the
anyway,
chat
I'm going to read. Mark said no. Steve said it's Atomic Kitten. It's all got the pot. Oh dear. Right, Mark has said 2-0 Charlton, Dykes and Leeburn. I don't even know if Leeburn's going to play. Chris has said 2-0 Carey and Dykes. And, Stuart's very positive. He's gone for a 0-0. Oh, Stuart. Right, well, that is... Oh, no, Tommy. 2-0 Charlton, Dykes and Clark. Before I go, I've just got to big up one player. If you follow Charlton Chronicles on Twitter, well, we'll say Twitter, X, you know, I love Amari Bell, right? Now, this is the one player that goes so under the radar for me as a Charlton fan, and I think he's absolutely mustard. And I'm just letting you all know that I might get an Amari Bell scarf because I need to replace this one because he's buggered off and left me. But can I just say that Stockport are into the semi-final of the Pizza Cup. Is it Pizza Cup? I don't know what cup it is. It's some weird cup.
Virtue Trophy, isn't it? Is that the
Yeah,
Virtue
that one.
Trophy? Yeah.
So they're into the semi-finals. So if they get to Wembley, I'm going to go with my Tanto scarf and watch them at Wembley to support him.
And I'll go with my can. I'll take my can. As well.
You're really gonna take that can with you, Paul. I would not want to be. I wouldn't. Oh.
I might take a photo of it. I might take me a video and play me a video. But yeah,
oh dear, it gets worse. I can't cope tonight. This pod's just gone to shit. Michael's gone for a 2-0. I don't know who that's to, but 2-0. Anyway, guys, that is it. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Mike for coming on from the Pompey podcast. Remember to go over and view their podcast and give them some love. Remember to like and subscribe ours. It's gone a bit wrong tonight, but we wouldn't be us if we were normal. And don't forget to hit up our Twitter and Facebook and Instagram pages as well. And we will see you all on Tuesday. Take care and thanks for watching as always. See you soon.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.